The Hyundai Sonata promises great fuel economy, along with great comfort and luxury features too. So how does it fare against the tough competition? Let's find out. The familiar H up front lets you know that you're definitely beholding a Hyundai. But it certainly resembles a lot of its competition, and that's because wind tunnels design cars these days. Still, it's a nice flowing modern shape, and I really like the color too. The interior looks modern too. It's also a good mix of color and materials. The power seats with lumbar are very comfortable and supportive, and I think they look great too. The armrest doubles as storage. You get a removable tray as well. Moving forward, you get 2 cup holders and a bit of storage right here too. There are 3 driving modes. The default when you turn it on is normal. There's also an eco mode and a sport mode that makes shifting patterns more aggressive. Here you have the 7-speed automatic transmission stalk and a bit more storage. 2 more chargers up here, plus some more storage and a USB hookup, and also a place to hook up your smarter iPhone. The dual zone climate control is easy to use. You also get heated seats, which are great on a day like this one. You get a digital clock, push button, and knob control here to control your radio, also your navigation, and your BlueLink as well. BlueLink is Hyundai's telematics solution similar to GM's OnStar that basically combines safety, service, and infotainment, and it also, of course, helps you to make your life simpler and reduce distracted driving too. You get driving info right here. You can also look into vehicle diagnostics. That's good to know. Of course, the touchscreen infotainment screen also handles your radio and Sirius XM, as well as your apps and setup menus as well. Of course, you get a push-button start with keyless entry as well. On the steering wheel, you have controls for Bluetooth, also your radio and channel, as well as source, and your cruise control as well. You can also control the menu up front here, which gives you useful information about your trip and range. You can also get a digital speedometer up there too. The instrument cluster is very clear and easy to see. You get a large tachometer and speedometer as well. To the left of the steering wheel, you have controls for your lights, also your blind spot warning, gas tank pop there, and the trunk as well. And you can cancel the traction control, which I don't recommend. Nice looking color palette here. Nice trim. And on the door here, controls for your power windows and door locks, plus mirrors. You also get a cup holder and some additional storage down here. Overall, it's a well laid out, stylish, technical, and comfortable and luxurious interior too. Out back you get a magazine rack here and seating for 3 across. You also get a pull down armrest with 2 cup holders. Pop the trunk and you'll see that it is very large, but you can fold down the 60-40 seat split and get even more room if you need it. Powering the Sonata Eco is a 1.6-liter turbocharged GDI 4-cylinder engine that produces 178 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 7-speed EcoShift dual-clutch automatic. 0 to 60 takes 8.5 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 28 miles per gallon in the city and 38 miles per gallon on the highway. You can expect 32 miles per gallon overall. The Hyundai Sonata Eco starts out at $23,275. Now, the $4,100 tech package is pricey, but it does have everything you want and things that you'll need, like blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert, hands-free smart trunk opener, proximity key, push button start, chrome door handles with welcome light, leather seating, steering wheel and shift knob, Sirius XM, HD radio, and Dimension premium speakers. Now with $125 carpeted floor mats, you're out the dealer door at $28,310. Now of course there's tough competition from the likes of the Volkswagen Passat, Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, Mazda 6, and Ford Fusion, just to name a few. But what makes the Hyundai stand out? Well, I think one of those things is the fact that the Korean manufacturers, like Hyundai and Kia, well, they really study that competition very well. And they basically without a better word, steal that technology and that design, and they incorporate it all to make their own product. Now, imitation is certainly the most sincere form of flattery, so I don't think that's a problem. You know, they're in the game to make a better car than their more expensive competitors, and well, they do it by ripping them off a bit. But hey, it makes for a great car, actually. Everything really falls to hand easily, and the displays are very clear. It's easy to control all the buttons once you learn them without really thinking about it, and that really is what makes a great car. The infotainment screen is very clear, as is the screen in front of you. So therefore, my Drivin technology and ergonomics integration score for the Hyundai Sonata Eco is a strong 9 out of 10. Good job, Hyundai. Now, I like the way that there's sort of a default on the infotainment screen where you can see your navigation, and also information about your tunes as well, also your menu. And I just think it's very nice how they've integrated all that. Now, 0 to 60 in 8.5 seconds is not fast. However, this Sonata Eco does feel faster than that, and it's surprisingly grippy in the turns too. It's actually geared, I don't think, as much for 0 to 60 as it's geared for acceleration off the line from a stoplight, say, or just revving up to get on the highway. It actually does feel faster than you'd think. Other things that make the Sonata Eco stand out are its best-in-class interior volume and also its great warranty. You get 5 years, 60,000 miles for bumper-to-bumper basically, and that comes also with roadside assistance. And for the powertrain, you get 7 years or 100,000 miles, so that's a great warranty. The Sonata Eco also stands out in terms of safety. You got that great blind spot warning with cross-traffic detection. That will save you when you're not paying attention. And also, in the event of emergency, you can feel safe because it's got a 5-star government safety rating. Excellent. Now, one of the most important things with any car, of course, is comfort, and the Hyundai Sonata Eco here is a very comfortable car. The seats are comfortable, they're also heated, that's a plus. You got dual zone climate control, that's very nice to have, 2 chargers, and so you can keep all of the front passengers happy charging their technology. And technology is also integrated well. Now, should you put your turn signal on when there's a car next to you, you're going to hear about it and see a flashing light. And that is a great safety feature. It's really nice to have a cruising range that starts out well over 500 miles. The backup camera is very helpful, and it's also directional too. Very nice. And checking out the night look, and it's great. Kudos to Hyundai on this one. It's all blue and light colors, and it's glowing, and everything is really easy to see. Good work, Hyundai. Look, this is actually pretty cool. If you're listening to an MP3 on your USB, and you can just actually scrub and go ahead and change the position of the song and hear a different part of the song or rewind it, that is really awesome. So you don't have to just start the whole song over. Very cool. And overall, this Eco version of the Sonata is really just a very fine car. And at 32 miles per gallon on average, it's also an economical car. So it'll save you money, and it's also very comfortable. And I think it's also got enough of its own personality to stand out against the competition. And also, of course, I think it's price competitive, and that's very important too. So I'm impressed with this Hyundai Sonata Eco, and I think you will be too. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm Drivin' Ivan Katz.